Hello and welcome to a speedrun tutorial for CrossCode. I'm Synth, an obsessed runner for this game. In this tutorial, I'll be covering the in-game settings, control schemes and bindings, version differences, useful mods, and more. Let me start off with some quick warnings for those looking to run this game. If you think you can run CrossCode strictly with mouse and keyboard, or controller only, you will run into problems. For the any percent run, you will not be able to do the infinite money glitch here with controller. Now, due to the limited angles of what the movement keys can allow you to do, you will not be able to perform the Blazing Dragon out of bounds going into Chris Cajo for certain categories. This trick requires a specific angle, so you will have to have a PlayStation or Xbox controller ready for it. Other than this, you can run the rest of NMG just fine. This game can seamlessly switch between both control schemes on the fly. In fact, I take advantage of this during some menuing to gain some time here and there, so using both can be beneficial. Now, another problem you'll run into is that the latest version of the game has moon jumps and final boss strats for both any percent and NMG patched out. You can down patch to 1.0.2-2 on Steam following a guide I made on Speedrun.com. Link will be in the description. Now, real quick here, there are little to no breaks in any of the runs. This means you will not be able to read your notes you may have prepared. Just expect your runs to be very sloppy and work on making your notes shorter and shorter as you progress. Now, enough with the warnings. Let's get into some easier stuff. Game settings. The only options that really matter are skip tutorials and confirm cutscene skip. Have the first checked and the second unchecked. The second option allows you to skip cutscenes by mashing Y or triangle on the respective control pads, or G as a default keyboard binding. Video settings may have little impact on the run, it just depends on your PC. I have them on the lower end just to be safe. Now, if you're going to be running this game mainly on mouse and keyboard, you may find infinite dashing to be awkward. By infinite dashing I mean this, holding down the dedicated guard button and staggering, not buffering, you're dashing. On keyboard, the default for execute guard is on something stupid like C. I suggest throwing that binding on shift, so you can hold it down like you're sprinting in any FPS game. And throw a quick menu on caps lock or something, and get rid of sticky keys if you need to. Now, once you start running the game, there is a load remover, cutting out loading times in your run timer. If you're familiar with speedruns of other games, you may be thinking, oh, it's just the install file, just give me the download link. That's not so simple, bud. CrossCode is, let's just say, special. You'll need a mod to link the game to the timer, and that is CC Timer, but for that you'll need the loader to enable it, and that is CC Loader. Links for both will be in the description. Follow the instructions for the installations. Don't worry, it isn't complicated. Now, if you want to do your runs on stream using OBS, you'll have some more problems. You'll need to change some files. Just follow this guide on speedrun.com. This link will also be in the description. Now, if you have any more questions to end off this tutorial, please look through the CrossCode section on speedrun.com. These resources can give you some practice saves, and the game can easily import them over. If the guides aren't enough, head on over to the community Discord. There's a speedrun channel where I always check. Feel free to ask me, as I'm always happy to have you with getting into the speed game.